Wren. So I'm sure this is a very kind of startling appearance, and I'm really sorry if it frightens anybody, but this is my latest Halloween tutorial that I put together, and I'm calling this my Zombie Beauty Queen, or a Zom-Beauty. So the idea for this really came from kind of looking at cartoony girl characters. You always see these very cute cartoon girls, and sorry, the lashes are not completely glued down, so they're just kind of sitting there, so they're kind of funny, that's why. But anywho, you always see on these cartoon girly characters that they always have this bright blue eyeshadow on their eyes, and then they have always a pink lip. So I kind of wanted to play off that kind of concept of, you know, that kind of makeup, and then turn it into a more zombified appearance. So as you can see, I did these big false lashes. They're not glued down because I am going to get ready for bed right after this, so yeah, they're not glued down, but there's blue eyeshadow with a lot of just colors, dark colors under the crease for contouring, and then the bright pink lip. And then for the zombie kind of appeal to it, I did a lot of dark shading around my eyes, and I did it in the hollows of my cheeks, up under my temples and my jaw, and then I added some bruising, so I created these red bruise marks, and then these ones of course are a lot darker, that appear a lot more lifelike. I actually posted an idea picture of this, and what somebody responded, my poor cousin, and she said I look like she thought I'd actually been beat up, so I felt really bad about that. And then on the inner corner of this part of my lip, I have a blood kind of effect, like I just took a bite out of a brain or something, and I got some blood on the side of my mouth, but I decided to leave it there and just kind of let it drip. You could also do the same effect on the bruises and this bloody part with fake blood. I don't have any fake blood though, and I'm planning on getting some, but I didn't get any in time for this tutorial. It's a little bit slightly wearable for Halloween, not too crazy. If you want to go to like a fun like college party or something, then this isn't too like over the top creepy. You could tone it down, not do as much of this dark bruising that I did, obviously. But yeah, I really like this look, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it too. I'm still going to say I have on just my normal foundation routine. I didn't do a paler face because I feel like if you're a zombie but you're obsessed with beauty, you're probably going to want to go tanning. You're not going to be a pale zombie. You're going to be a gorgeous tan hot zombie. So yeah, but I really hope you enjoy this tutorial, and I will see you next time. Bye guys. So first I'm just going to prime my eyes, and I'm just going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion and just get this all over the lid up to your eyebrow, and then also along the lower lash line. I'm going to start with the color Buck from the Naked palette by Urban Decay and put this into my crease using a fluffy crease brush. And this is just going to add a contouring shape to the eye, and so we can figure out where we want to put some of those darker colors. Now on a smaller crease brush, I'm going to take the color Dark Horse, and I'm going to sweep this into the crease of my eye. I put it a little bit thick onto one of my eyes, so I'm going to have to take some of the product away, but you just want it to have this really nice dark effect. Then you want to take any shimmery blue. I'm using Peace from the Urban Decay's Deluxe Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm just going to pat this onto my lid with a big fluffy brush. Just make sure you get down enough colors so that the blue shows up and it actually looks blue instead of a muddy color. Then go back along the lower lash line with Dark Horse with an angled brush and just really kind of sweep it in there, mostly all the way into the inner corner of the eye. You also want to kind of bring it up towards the rest of the eyeshadows that are on your lid to create a full shape all around the eye. going to use the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner in their black color, which is the darkest color. I'm going to work this onto my waterline with using a pencil eyeliner. This is just to get some extra product in there, but you really want to darken up that waterline. And then you also want to tightline your lashes so that your lashes will appear fuller. You also want to bring that color into the inner tear duct of the eye so the whole eye is enclosed in this dark eyeliner. Now I'm going to use my Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen in black and just line this in a thin line right along my upper lash line. I'm also going to bring it out to a bit of a flick, and then I'm also going to bring it and line it slightly along my lower lash line just to kind of bring it around the eye. I'm already wearing mascara, but I'm just going to add a little bit more on. Just make sure to curl your lashes before you add any. And I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Million Lashes Mascara in the darkest black that it comes in. For the lip color, I'm using a combination of two different lipsticks. First, I'm going to use a creamy formula, and this is in the color Primrose, and I'm going to put this onto my top lip. This is a really great cool toned lighter pink color. Then I'm going to use Stormy Pink, which is a matte, very hot pink color, and it's a little bit harder to get the color pigment down. So you might want to use a little bit more of the product here. And then just rub your lips together, and once you've done rubbing them together, you're going to get this perfect Barbie pink color. And so now it's time to get zombified. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Romantic Eye Palette, and starting with the color I Do, I'm going to use that fluffy crease brush again and now work this underneath my eyes to kind of add some darkness, like I haven't been sleeping for a while since obviously I'm a zombie. And this is just going to kind of darken up the face and make it look a little bit less lifeless. So just work this over any areas, mostly focusing around your eyes. I'm going to also work it on the sides of my nose, and then you also want to contour your face with this, going along your jawline, the hollows of your cheeks, and on your temples. Using a darker color called Unveil, and I'm going to be using my small crease brush, so just work this into the same areas as you did before, but this is going to create more defined kind of lines into your face, more like wrinkles or just ageness, and just work these into the same areas, and so it's a little bit darker, so it's going to add more depth. You can also work this into your eyebrows to darken them up, and make sure to go along all the places that you did before. If you have any harsh lines, go back over with an angled brush and just kind of sweep things in. I don't want to have any harsh lines because we want to have a really realistic effect. I'm using an extremely light powder from CoverGirl, and I'm just going to work this over areas right above where I've done all this main contouring, and this is just going to lighten up areas to make me look a little bit paler, since I didn't do a very pale foundation routine. I kept it to my normal routine. So you can just go over any areas to smooth out any harsh lines and also add some more lightness. So now I just want to darken and define my brows with my brow pencil, so I'm just going to go back over and kind of elongate the lashes, making the point go a little bit longer than it actually goes, and making them a little bit darker and more defined. So now I'm just going back over with some more of I Do, going into areas where I think I might need a little bit more of the powder. And so just work this more into your temples, since I didn't get too much in there before, and just any areas where you think you might want to look a little bit darker. going to do one of my favorite parts of this whole tutorial. I'm going to be taking this red lipstick from CoverGirl, which is called Tempt. It's one of their new lipsticks, and I'm going to be using an eyeliner brush, and it does have a little bit of eyeliner on it. And I'm going to start working this onto the inner corners of my lip, just to kind of make it look like I have a little bit of blood on my lips, like I possibly took a bite of a brain or a human or anything that I really wanted to. Once I've got it into the inner corners, I'm going to start to create a more dripping effect, like I have blood dripping out of the side of my mouth. So just kind of get the product onto your brush and bring it downwards, just creating small little lines that are a little bit messy, slightly jagged, going off in different directions. And this is just going to create a dripping effect. You could also use fake blood for this, however I did not have any fake blood on hand. This process can take a while. Just keep going until you get the desired effect that you want to have for this look, and then you're pretty much set to go. You can also go back over, take out some of the color, and then go back with the actual lipstick on the lipstick bullet and add more in for more defined darkened color. So now you've got some really spooky zombie-fied lips. So now we're going to add some slight bruising, so just take the lipstick and pat the bullet right all over your face, just kind of creating lines, and then go in and smooth it in with your finger so it kind of turns into a lighter pink color, just to look like you have a little bit of bruising on your face. Like you maybe got into a fight with another zombie, or you got beat in the head when you were trying to attack a human or something. I'm not really sure. This is a bit of a more subdued version of the look. You can stay like this, or you can go on and add a little bit more bruising like I'm going to do. Now I'm going to add some really intense bruising, so go back over in a larger area and add more lipstick down, and again smooth it in with your finger. But now I'm going to take some eyeshadow to layer over that. From the Too Faced eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the color First Dance, which is a really dark purple color, kind of like a bruise, and I'm going to start patting this into the inner areas of that red lipstick, and just building that up until I get the desired kind of bruise effect that I want to have. See, after a bunch of layering, it looks pretty lifelike. So just continue this same step on the other side of your face, making this more a little bit of a rounder shape, and just do the same technique of layering with the eyeshadow. You can do as many of these bigger bruises as you want, but I'm going to stick with 2. So now I'm going to add some false lashes onto my eyes, and these are the Vamp lashes from Urban Decay, and so now your zombie-fied look is all done. With this look, you'll rock Halloween or any party that you're going to with your super sexy but very scary zombie look. The perfect bloody lips, all the bruises all over your face, and then still the gorgeous makeup will make you look like a beauty queen who possibly is now a zombie. I hope you enjoyed this look, guys, and I will see you in my next tutorial.